a much anticipated return to Brno in the Czech Republic next weekend. Round 11 in this year's MotoGP World Championship comes from the tight, twisty and technical Sachsenring, host venue of the Grand Prix of Germany since 1998 and located in a picturesque part of motorsport mad Saxony. Can Marc Marquez wrap up a fourth successive double win? It's time to race in MotoGP. Good morning, welcome to Germany, welcome to the Sachsenring, welcome to the halfway stage of the 2025 MotoGP World Championship. We go racing for the 11th time this season as Marc Marquez looks to wrap up a 12th Grand Prix success here at his beloved Sachsenring. He will start the 30-lap Grand Prix of Germany from pole position later on this afternoon, and having added his 10th sprint success of the season on Saturday afternoon yesterday, well, of course, he is the massive, huge bookies favourite to get the job done and increase what is already a commanding 78-point lead in the MotoGP World Championship. That's all coming up later on, of course. 30 laps. The Premier Class race will take place at 2 p.m. local time later on this afternoon. As always, though, we give our full attention and full focus to what is always a brilliant way to kick off our Grand Prix action. It's Moto3 time here at the Sachsenring. And thankfully, after a very wet sprint Saturday and a rather damp start to proceedings here this morning, we finally got a bit of blue sky peeking through some heavy cloud cover and a dry surface as well here around the shortest track on the Grand Prix calendar, just 3.6 kilometres in length. And the field will be led away by a new rider starting from pole position, Brit Scott Ogden, the CIP Green Power rider, the 21-year-old, his first ever pole position, the first Brit to start a Moto3 race on pole in 91 Grand Prix, going back to John McPhee in 2020. Just the third Brit, actually, in Moto3 history to find himself at the front of the grid with John McPhee and, of course, 2015 world champion Danny Kent. So a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Ogden as he fires away from a front row, which includes also David Almanza and Guido Pini. Matt Burton and Lewis Sotheby in the commentary box, talking you through all of today's race action with Jack Appleyard. Thankfully drier than what Jack was yesterday down on the grid and in pit lane, bringing you all the reaction and some analysis as well. But have you mentioned Lewis? It's one of our own, Brit Scott Ogden, firing away from pole position for the first time in his career. We know Scott's a very accomplished wet weather rider. It was a wet Q2 yesterday for the Moto3.